The Timeless Buddha. And the Angry Man story is a tale that showcases the wisdom and compassion of the Buddha in the face of anger and hostility. It highlights the importance of understanding and patience when you are faced with negativity and resentment. If you are someone who has a hard time controlling their anger or lets their emotions control you every time something goes wrong, then give this story a read. You will not appreciate the wisdom that comes with it. It might even have a positive impact on you and push you to work on your anger issues. Here is the Buddha and the Angry Man story that can change your perspective of anger and resentment. Once Gautama Buddha was on a journey, and he had to pass through a village. When the people from the village got to know about this, they were extremely happy to see him and listened to all his speeches and teachings with great dedication and respect. However, there was one man who felt the opposite. He did not like Buddha and believed that he was nothing but a fraud who propagated the wrong things and brainwashed people. So when Buddha was giving his speech, the man stood in front of him and started screaming at him, hurling abuses. But Buddha was unfazed. He was completely unaffected by the angry man's insults and continued giving his speech. This made the man angrier. So he said, "You don't have any right to spread wisdom to others. You don't have any right to give speeches and teach anything to other people. You are a fraud and a fake person who only knows how to fool everyone." Hearing his harsh words, Buddha's followers tried to attack and overpower him, but Buddha stopped them and said, "It is not always necessary to counter aggression with aggression." Instead, he turned to the angry young man and with a smile on his face asked him, "Tell me something. If you buy a gift for someone and that person refuses to accept it, to whom does the gift belong? To you or to them?" The young man was taken aback by this question, so he thought about it a little bit and finally answered, "It would naturally belong to me, since Sincel was the one who bought the gift in the first place." The Buddha, with a serene and knowing smile on his face, said, "That is correct, and it is exactly the same as your anger. If you are angry and hostile towards me and I choose to not react and feel insulted, then the anger goes back to you. You are then the only person who is disturbed and annoyed. So all you have done is hurt and bothered yourself, while I am happy and peaceful in my own life." The man understood what the Buddha was saying and felt immensely embarrassed. The man explained that he had been disappointed by religious leaders in the past and that he no longer had faith in the teachings of the wise. He had become disillusioned and filled with doubt. Buddha listened to the man's story, and instead of becoming defensive, he approached him with compassion and understanding. Buddha told the man that it was natural to have doubts and to question what one believes, but that it was important to seek the truth and to approach it with an open mind and heart. He then offered to answer any questions the man had about his teachings. The man, taken aback by Buddha's compassion, began to ask questions, and over time his skepticism and anger faded away as he began to understand the wisdom of Buddha's teachings. The man eventually became a follower of Buddha, embracing the teachings and spreading the message of love and compassion wherever he went. He realized that his anger and skepticism had been fueled by his own ignorance and that he had been too quick to judge without truly understanding. He also realized that holding on to anger will only hurt him and not the person he was angry with. This story highlights the importance of understanding, patience, and an open mind in our interactions with others, and it reminds us of the transformative power of compassion and love. Ending this beautiful story with this timeless quote by the Buddha: "No matter what the situations are, if you surrender yourself to anger, the anger will always take your life away from you.